Hello and welcome to our podcast. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe after you get done listening. If you get bored, too bad, because you're going to have to listen to the whole thing anyways. I think that you will enjoy it. Today we are here to talk about wartime freedom and speech, Schenck versus United States. My name is Mike.
And my name is Oxlong.
Please enjoy Senator's Talk. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Imagine the year is 1919. Woodrow Wilson is still in office, and America is one short year away from entering one of the most prosperous decades in the history of the country. At this time, you are full of joy because you can walk down the street and grab a newly founded A&W can of root beer to enjoy. But, unfortunately, if you choose to skateboard and fall and scrape your elbow, you will be out of luck because you will not be able to slap on a Band-Aid on your flesh wound, because Band-Aids were not invented until 1920. Oh, and you also wouldn't be riding skateboard at all because they weren't invented until 1959, LOL. On a more serious note, you are most likely returning home from World War I with a bullet in your leg, but in spirit you are happy. And if you think that a man named Charles Schenck feels the same as you right now, you would be completely wrong.
This case started during World War I. A man named Charles Schenck was a general secretary of the Socialist Party. The major problem that people had was that Charles Schenck was going against the wartime draft. This made people rule that what Charles was saying was not constitutional and wrong. Charles said that the 13th Amendment banned involuntary servitude except as punishment for committing a crime. Yet people still thought the draft was right because of the wartime effort. The people involved in this were Charles Schenck, people of the United States, and the Supreme Court.
This argument brought up multiple amendments and references to the Constitution. Obviously, Amendment 1 was brought up because Charles Schenck had the right to speak freely about the topic. But what was going on in America at the time provided other issues. People said that what he was saying was going against the war effort and challenged the American spirit. Charles's argument was that drafting people for war went against Amendment 13 for involuntary servitude. The court needed to decide whether he was wrong or if he could freely use Amendment 1 at any time despite the circumstances in the country. The Supreme Court discussed for a long time and had many arguments over what was right and what was wrong, but eventually they came to a conclusion.
Schenck was guilty of having violated the act. Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. wrote the court's opinion. The opinion was based on the idea that the First Amendment guarantees are not absolute and must be considered in the light of the setting in which supposed violations occur. The Schenck case clarified some limitations on free speech and supported the notion that the rights of the people are not absolute but must be balanced with national interests that are judged to be essential.
This case changed how First Amendment rights were viewed in America for the rest of the time in the future. Everybody has different opinions on it, but this case changed the way that everybody thought in America. Thank you for taking 5 minutes out of your day to listen to our podcast. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe because we want to make money off of this stuff. Also, watch for any extras or any upcoming podcasts that we might provide on any app that you choose to listen to your podcasts on. Spotify, YouTube, wherever, I don't know. Also, we want to make sure that you have a nice day, and please be nice to other people. Thank you for listening. This has been Senators Talk. We hope that you enjoyed.